Storycrafting with Constraints, Sámi Storytelling and Generative AI Workflows. The Sámi are the indigenous peoples located throughout the high north regions of Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. This work has been developed by the Sámi AI Lab at Sámi University of Applied Sciences. Through the experimentation of developing a tabletop role-playing game, or TTRPG, we aim to discover how well generative AI tools can produce material that reflects Sámi storytelling traditions. As these models are generally not trained on the necessary data, this paper explains our approach to overcoming certain constraints using practical fine-tuning methods. We are developing a mechanically flexible framework that can be used to tell many different stories within. Inspired by other indigenous designed TTRPGs like The Quiet Year, instead of combat and violence, we focus game mechanics on land relationships, like for example historical reindeer migratory routes. We also incorporated the traditional dice and mechanics of the Sámi table game called Sakku, which shares its lineage in the running fight genre with games like backgammon. We have developed our framework inside a GPT that can later convert stories into game events as well as various programming languages to suit printable PDFs and online virtual tabletops. However, when it comes to generating content, we run into an issue. A few example images here show how a commercial generative model like Midjourney seems to associate Sámi with vague Native American stereotypes. In order to improve results, we utilize fine-tuning tools to create low-rank adaptations, or LoRAs, which act as a sort of plug-in on top of the larger models. The added benefits of training our own data is the assurance of authenticity and ethical sourcing. We simply take our own photographs for training or use relevant archival images with the appropriate open licenses. We find it most useful to use our models in an offline localized drawing program called Krita, which has a plugin for running local AI models in the back end. All of this allows for a totally offline, entirely open source usage of generative AI, which has the benefits of data privacy, accessibility, and monitorable energy usage. We also improved ChatGPT's usability simply by uploading 3 volumes of stories and songs collected from around Sámi regions by Just Nud Kvikstad that are in the public domain today. This has improved the generation of culturally relevant story ideas, as well as in enabling some light Sámi language integration, enhancing our game's educational value. We also aim to develop our tools such that they can be used within community workshops to engage with this emergent technology. Local youth have used our offline tools to make game characters or visual storyboards that better reflect traditions in their culture. We hope that this work can impact other indigenous and minority culture creators by demonstrating how to overcome the constraints of generative technology through play and empowerment.